Just... Old Blue Sky, man. They just do so well with their sprite work. Or they just did so well with their sprite work. Oh, right. And this level is also one with, like, a really cool idea. Like, these little insects that are flying around. They can hit you, and when they do, they die you. It's a really small detail, but it's really cool. And better still, you keep this color for the rest of the level. For the... What? The rest of the lever. What? Rest of the level. If you die, it does reset, but... As a kid, I used to, like, purposely get myself hurt until I got, like, a nice green or bluish color on Vectorman, because it just looked that much better to me as a kid. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, I'm taking needless damage. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of the reason why I've been making the switch to playing, like, indie games nowadays, because, like... Maybe it's just me, but some of the AA and AAA experiences that have been coming out lately have kind of felt hollow. Like, they're being done just to make a paycheck, and that's it. Sometimes you can find something nice here and there, but more consistently, it seems to be, like, indie games that end up being much more interesting, charming, unafraid to push buttons for the right reasons. Let's see. And yeah, that little extra attention to detail just means that the development team did their research. And it's showing properly. It just looks nice. Yeah. Feels nice too. Oh boy. Crap. Yeah. Running out of lives. Alright, me. Time to sit up. Time to play more carefully. Ah! Really? Get back up there, Vectorman. There we go. A bit, yeah. It'd be actually, that's another reason why a remake of this game might be really cool, because like then you could add widescreen support, make it easier to figure out where the hell you're going. Same problem appears in a Toho fan game. That already sounds aggravating, because I've played a couple Tohos. Well, not exactly a couple Tohos, but I've played a few Danmakus, and an issue like screen crunch just sounds like it'd be the worst thing in the world to deal with. Also, this is a boss fight. It's gone. Yeah, so many flashing lights. I think future me is gonna have a hard time and a half when it comes to porting these over to YouTube. Ah, Scorpion power-up. I really like the Scorpion power-up. Like, you wouldn't think that switching Vectorman over to being a melee attacker would be a good thing, but Scorpion just does it well. You keep your movement ability, it is a little more segmented and slow, but at the same rate, you also have a piercing attack that deals with enemies more easily. Crap. Wow, I'm being careless. Maybe you should actually pay attention to me. Ow. First game was some weird Pong thing? I've actually never seen the first Toho game. That's something I'm gonna need to take a look at. So many things I'm gonna need to take a look at in this stream, huh? Ow. There we go. Poke. Let's see what's below me. This is a safe platform. Good. Most of the fan games aren't you. Yeah, I could bet. I'm pretty sure, like, the ends exist, among others. There's also, like, a not Mario game that exists as well, starring Marissa. Ah. Wow. Oh no. Hey game, you know what'd be great? An HP pickup. On cue. First 5 Toho games, PC 98. And noted for the future. Might want to take a look at that, just for humor and interest. Oh boy. Please don't tell me this is one jump. Okay, it is. Yeah. Toho 17.5 might be a platformer? That's weird. Interesting, but weird. Yeah, I wouldn't blame you for getting a little bit confused, honestly, because there are just so many Toho games, and I swear they just have like a naming scheme sometimes that's almost... Ow. How should I put this? Yeah, Luna Nights is fairly tame for a name. But sometimes they could just pull Under Night in Birth type names that just sound weird, or Dot Hack like names. Oh, come on. I want to check that pod. Hope there was help. Who am I kidding? There's probably no HP anywhere. That's not worth it. Ow. Unconnected market. Toho 18, unconnected marketer. Genius. Print. Ah, Toe 15, Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom, the environment of Scarlet Devil. The list just goes further and further with weirdness. On the normal scale, Imperishable Night. And that one makes story... Actually, all of them make story sense in some way, shape, or form, but... Some of the names are just so weird. Hell, like, the mobile game is like a typical name, almost. Considering it's just literally named off of the mechanic, so to speak. That being that of, last word spells. I think I need something to break that. Never mind, I can just shoot it. Vectorman 2 I've only completed once, and even then, barely. Toho 1, highly responsive to prayers. Oh, this boss! This boss was what made me realize just how broken the boost attack is in some of these encounters. It also puts into perspective just how few invincibility frames you get in this second game. Ow. To do a Lotus Sanctuary. Hardest extra stage. Ugh. How bad exactly? Like, well, I have the only Toho game technically that I've played is Imperishable Night. I have played other Danmakus. And holy hell is it annoying to actually get the good ending in that game. Ow. Like, more often than not, my runs just end past, Tewi. Or not Tewi, what? Tewi's like the first boss. I mean, Inaba. Just screw the madness zone. Ow! Sniped out of the air. Toho 15? Ow. Triple ow. What?! I want to call bullshit on that. That was a tie. And apparently ties don't go to the player. That's fine. Oh, this gimmick. The rollerblades. Focus was added in 5, potentially? Yeah, it had to have been added, like, somewhat earlier on, because, like, it is just so important to be able to, like, slow yourself down. Like, without that specific mechanic, it's just so hard to play a Danmaku. Because you gotta, like, jitter around, and it's really uncomfortable. Hard work and determination. That's how you know where to go. Also, like 30 different playthroughs. Improv. Yeah, exactly! If you don't know what you're doing, make it up! Ow! Besides, how else are you supposed to learn how to play a game? How to know where to go? Figure things out! The fun part of games! Back in my day, we didn't have all these crazy-ass 33-hour-long tutorials! All we had was Nintendo Power Strategy Guide! Why do I bother with this bit? There we go. Is this where I make a terrible joke about shooting the shit, or...? Because I swear, that's all I'm doing nowadays. Either shooting the shit or shooting the shit. Or the tips the game gives you, like shoot the shoot gun! Ow! Bitch slapped. Ow! Double slapped. Or my personal favorite, the old man hates beef. What, old man? Well, I guess you're gonna need to play the game to find out. What is this bit? Okay. Oh, I see. Man, I love it when games just, like, parody the stupid tips menu tutorial things that go in between loading screens. It can be so dumb sometimes, but so worth it. Ow. Yeah, you know what? Kill me. I need an HP refresh anyway. But... Ow. I'm gonna need to research that game then. Get to the milk as fast as you can. Gotta eat our cookies somehow. Delicious cookies need milk. Ow. I'm actually impressed that I keep tying out to that goddamn bug. I'm gonna need to take a look at this thing, just to have a laugh, aren't I? More dirt digging! there. Oh wow, I didn't notice that enemy there. There we go. One of these things. I think one of them is a one-up. Only game I've written on its existence? Right. Well, there's your first problem right there. It's a movie-based tie-in game, isn't it? Okay. Well, I'm thinking anyway. Because I remember a movie being named Rango after the titular main character, which was like a chameleon, I believe. It was like a pseudo-western thing. Not a great movie. Not a terrible one either. Kinda just middle of the road. Not bad, just doesn't make sense. Oh, it's one of those types of movie tie-in games. And immediately dead. Based on the movie, for a movie-based game, not bad, but it just takes some weird directions. How weird exactly is the thing? Actually, I'm filling in words by mistake. Punch, 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 punch. Punch, 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 punch. There we go. I'm kind of curious now, because, like, for me at least, the worst game that I've ever played happens to be something for Wii. That just really does not control well in the slightest. A train appeared... Random train scene. Who put a locomotive in my game about a talking lizard? That's just plain loco! What am I doing with this bit? Maybe I go down this way. So, judging by the sound of it, it seems like the game seems to take a few too many liberties. The hell? I've never seen that enemy before. Actually, come to think of it, I don't normally take this tunnel down here. Actually, I don't remember where to go. That's a first. Try again, strong arm. Ow. Punch up, punch up, punch up. Alright, this form can't tunnel at all. Okay. I'm back at the beginning, aren't I? I don't remember getting lost in this stage this miserably. Wow. You know, you're right on that one. I haven't heard anything like that. Like, that kind of is a shame, because Vectorman is a pretty good platformer, honestly. And it's kind of just gone to the wayside. I'd love to play another game in the vein of this one. Oh well, maybe eventually something like that will crop up.